Travel back in time with a trip inside the Iowa's News Now vault.
Here are Pete Seifer and Kristen Dodd.
And welcome back to our continuing coverage of Election 89 in eastern Iowa.
Cedar Rapids will keep its mayor of 20 years, but there will be a new public safety commissioner come January 1st. Let's take a look at the numbers that we have in the mayor's race in Cedar Rapids, with 95% of the precincts reporting in. Incumbent Don Canney on top of his challenger Chris Contard, 55% to 45%.
And in an apparent victory for the challenger J.D. Smith in the Cedar Rapids Safety Commissioner race, 95% of the precincts reporting. J.D. Smith has 67% of the vote to 33% for Robert Jager, the incumbent.
In the race for Finance Commissioner, Hal Schaefer well on his way to winning another election on top of his challenger P.T. Larson by a 3-to-1 margin.
And the 10-year incumbent Wayne Murdoch will apparently be serving another term with 74% of the vote in the race for Cedar Rapids Street Commissioner. Dennis Murphy Sr., 26%.
And in the Kramer versus Kramer battle for Parks Commissioner, with 95% of the precincts reporting in, David W. Kramer, the incumbent, again way ahead in his battle with challenger David J. Kramer.
And now let's join Amy Johnson, who is live with us at the Linn County Auditor's Office. Amy?
Pete and Kristen, I'm with, I think it's safe to say, a very happy Mayor Don Canney. Mayor Canney, you won a tight race. It was a close call, but you are the winner. I'm sure you're pleased.
People of Cedar Rapids, you're great. Yes, I'm very pleased. I'm very pleased to have a candidate like Chris running. He's run a very good campaign, very clean campaign. He's certainly to be congratulated on that.
He certainly is to be congratulated. You are to be congratulated first. The latest figures I have are a win for you by 55.7% of the vote, 15,781 votes in at this time, and you must be pleased again.
I'm delighted. You know, after so many elections, sometimes you wonder if maybe the people get tired of you. And, I'm just delighted they're sticking with me, and we want to keep this city moving forward.
What about 2 years from now? Any predictions on that?
No, that's a little early, but we'll take a look at that when it comes around.
Okay, thank you very much. And on my right, I have challenger Chris Contard, who conceded very gracefully a few minutes ago. And someone said to me a little while ago, you certainly have done yourself a favor. You racked up quite a few votes, getting 44.2% of the vote so far, the last count I have. And you must be pleased with that.
Yes, I am. We're very happy with the vote total. It would have been nicer, perhaps, if we had a little more on my side. But Don is tough, and I've told him that, and I congratulated him on a very fine campaign.
And what about you? Any predictions for 2 years from now?
Well, the first thing is to stay alive in 2 years, and I don't really know at this point. There's a lot of things going on in my life right now, business-wise and family-wise. We'll see what happens in 2 years.
Okay, thank you. Challenger Chris Contard. Again, Pete and Kristen, Chris Contard has conceded the mayor's race. So far, indications are it was a very close race and well run by both opponents. Back to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Amy. Let's tell you again that the incumbents tonight in Cedar Rapids in the commissioners' races, as Amy mentioned, Don Canney has won re-election, along with Hal Schaefer, Wayne Murdoch, and David W. Kramer, well on his way to winning the Parks race. The only incumbent tonight to be trailing is the Public Safety Commissioner Robert Jager, almost 2-to-1 behind J.D. Smith.
And we'll have further results throughout the evening. Stay tuned.